What is going on, everybody? My name is Chris here, and today I'm bringing you guys another episode of Let's Build a City Plaza. If you want to see any previous episodes, there'll be a playlist link in the description. If you want to see the previous episode, there's an annotation on the screen that you can click right at the top left corner. But anyways, we're going to get started. So in the previous episode, we built these bookends right here, these ledges pretty much. I guess I keep calling them bookends just because it bookends these stairs right here. And then we have this one right here. And then we built a big blue. I don't know what else to call it, but this is going to be our, I guess, whatever, I can't even think, our building that is going to be kind of the centerpiece for it. And I'm going to be hopefully to finish it, but I want to get this thing going along. And yeah, so I'm going to be actually kind of almost creating it into stories, if that makes sense at all, by having like these pads right here, and I kind of want to have them sticking out decent length, so it won't be too exact. And then, well, actually what I was thinking is that if they're out like really far like this, probably actually on this side I want to have them out like that, then there'll be pillars going underneath with like ledges that'll kind of be in between it, which will absolutely look fantastic. So I'm gonna I'm gonna do that on this side for sure. So I actually want to just get that going on. And then what will be awesome is that on this side right here, I'm going to like take two really wide rails and then change the colors of them. And it'll be just, I don't know, look nice. Alright, so I'm going to try to have these evenly across. Hopefully that'll work out. And then I want to have this in a little bit more. There we go. And then I might just actually... yeah, I'll have to definitely at least bookend this. Well, not bookend, but I keep saying that term. That doesn't really make any sense. Just make it kind of symmetrical. So there we go, and then I'll probably add more of these. I'm actually just going to copy and paste this and then have them go in between each thing. Actually, I want to make sure the height of this is good too before we start continuing. Let's see, you can get pretty high. Perfect, there we go. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that that was good height, because one, I don't want to have it too low and then have to adjust every single one of them, and that'll be a pain in the ass that we don't need, and it will just add some extra stress that we don't need. Alright, there we go. Now we're going to copy and paste, and this is going to be, hold on. The thing that sucks is that this is stuck, so I kind of have to place it there, even though I don't want to be sticking out that much. I want to have this one be stuck in a little bit more, because that one's going to be creating, the bottom one is going to be having a overhang effect to it, I guess. And like I said, that what the reason is because I want to have those pillars, and this just looks a little bit nicer. There we go. And then I'll have one more, I think it towards the, probably on the top, so we could do like something like this. No, we'll save terrain. I don't think it's super essential for that. And then hopefully, and that can go up all the way. Great. Whatever. It'll be, and then I'll lower this one down then, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I'd like it so I would be able to put it on top, but really it isn't that bad at all. It still looks nice. I bet you, unless you've watched this and you like somebody's just randomly downloading it, they probably won't even care or even to notice. And that's uneven, damn it. Hold on, let me just get, yeah, that one's, yeah, that's more even, okay. Sorry if this is boring. Well, not boring, but I kind of have that OCD for it. I've like select OCD for certain things, like, I don't know. For park building for sure, but like normal things, not really. Alright, there we go. So now we have that going on, which is fantastic. And then, I know how I said I was going to be doing, kind of hitting those wide rails about 2 minutes ago. But, one, that'll take up a lot of terrain. And two, I kind of like the way it looks without it anyways. I mean, it does like add some, some different texture, which looks fantastic, which I love that. Alright. But the next thing we might want to add is some windows, and again I gotta make sure or see if I have that type of whatever you call skylight wedge, which I don't, but I think that's blue anyway, so that's not going to be a problem. which it's unfortunate, but we can make do. Now, if I want to use these pads, which even though I don't even have to really change color for them to look different. Let's see here. Now I could have them like, I definitely want to have them all on the bottom for sure, like so, which I actually can just start something like this. And then I'll just have this kind of snap on going across, which will be fantastic. And there was just some lightning right there. I don't know if I want to have them going all the way up. Let's see here. What I'll do actually is just see if I can have a pattern. So if I delete this middle one, and this one, perfect actually, that's good. So I can have a pattern and I can just save some time and terrain for this. And actually I gotta raise this up a bit. It's actually not that hard just because I can just, whatever you call it, just raise it to the height limit. I'm gonna have to do this. Yeah. Okay, sweet. This is looking actually, I'm very pleased with it. Damn it. Aw, crap. Damn it. This looks really cool on the inside. And there we go. Wait, no, what I did is I raised this one up, and then I took these two. Want to merge in there. Want to do it anytime soon? Damn it. Struggle is real, guys. But yeah, kind of random, and I guess if you're the only people watching this video, I'm thinking about, well, I'm probably going to be getting Skate 3 for PS3, but I'm also thinking about doing like exclusive Let's Builds on there, which I think would be really beneficial, because I know a lot of people are on PS3 that aren't not subscribed, but they are subscribed, but they like just can't get my parks, which I try to do these things so people can actually download them. And I just realized we're taking a lot of stuff, so I'm probably gonna get Skate 3 on PS3, and I won't get any DLC because I don't think, one, I don't want to give a bunch of money to EA, like I don't want to spend another $30 just on DLC. I don't think it's really necessary. But I'm kind of going on track, but yeah, I'm probably gonna be doing Let's Build on PS3 exclusive, and yeah, that'll be awesome. So that's gonna do it for this episode. This episode is gonna be a little bit shorter, even though I kind of just added that on. Actually, know what? No, we're not editing this episode right now. We are going to be finished. We gotta make this episode a little bit longer because all you guys saw was me try to do that, and that wasn't too interesting. So we're gonna. I'm kind of gonna go with these. I don't even know what these. I don't even. These wave ledges. That actually looks fantastic. Wow. I don't know. These look nice, and I don't know. They're pretty easy to put in. So, oh, you know what I should do is have them be like, so they'll be a really long ledges. Sweet. Okay, cool. So we'll have these bookend corners, which look fantastic, and then there we go. So now we can have, this will be like the entrance, obviously. And there we go. Is that there? Sweet. Oh, that's perfect. So there'll be like long ledges going through this way, but then there'll be, I guess there'll be, yeah, there'll be an entrance kind of right here, even though it kind of doesn't look 100%, but it'll be awesome, trust me. There we go, and then we'll add one more bookend. Actually, you know what, there's no point because I'm just going to be adding a thing right there, so we'll add one more on this side. There we go. Then let's make our ledges. Now we gotta think of something cool. Now I know I've seen this before, but I kind of want to. I don't know. I kind of want to do a skinny ledge actually with some wide flat. That wide. I don't even know. Whatever. So yeah. So I think this might be my ledge that I'm gonna be doing, and then yeah. And then what I'll do, since I don't have to worry about, well, I will have to worry about the other side, which these will be probably like so. This will look fantastic, actually. Because then I don't have to worry about this. Because the problem with these is that it looks like concrete, but it doesn't look like concrete on this side. And the thing that's a bitch is trying to get these ends right here to look like concrete or have that same type of texture, which fixes that problem with these. And I kind of want to do it like this because I like how the way that looks. But let me just check to see what city looks like. But city looks fantastic also. Ooh. I don't know, guys. Let's actually make sure that these grind, and then we can worry about that later. This is a tall ledge. Let's hope it grinds. Oh, wait, no. I think it's just because it's tall. I think these grind pretty well. Yep, they do. Okay, sweet. Alright, so now what we gotta do is decide, one, we gotta get the texture right, but we gotta make sure that the colors look cool. And I kind of like the flat being white, but I do want to change these sides, so let's just do it some type of, we gotta kind of go with the theme, so I might just do a black ledge. Nah, but that's, we gotta add some different colors so we can change the, I don't know, we just gotta add some variety. So I'm gonna go with this, and this looks nice, and I like it, and that's what we're gonna do it. So we gotta change options, turn that off. We're gonna copy this and just hopefully just paste it in. And I realize that's smaller than I thought it was, but if we merge it in, it should be all right. As you can see, this is sticking out, but one, I want to make sure the height is good because we gotta worry about that. And this is way too tall. I want to have it be like in that happy medium between, like where you can trick over it. Well, not trick, I guess that nobody really says that, but like where you can do something over it, but still like they're really good grindable ledges. I feel like this is this might be the good medium. I don't know, we gotta find like a medium inside it, but I don't know. No, I'm gonna go with that. All right, so all we gotta do now is just change the. You're just gonna move it so you can't really see the other sides, which I might have to change that. Nope, that's nice that it just fits in right there. Then we can't see them, so they have to be like this. Hopefully you can't see them. If not, then I might have to edit it. And I do, which isn't a problem. Yeah, that's not that bad. Let's see, we'll have it in there. No, damn it. Actually, you know what? I'll add a planner there, so no worries, no worries. So let's copy and paste. There we go. We don't want to have that in there so much. Fantastic. And then I don't want to add the ledge right there, but now I realize it, I might have the ledge like so, and then I'll bookend. I keep using that term, but I guess that's the only term that makes sense. So what I'll do right here is have this paste right there. So let's copy that. This is actually turning out really awesome. I'm really liking the way this is coming out, guys. Like I'm genuinely excited for this park. And there we go. That's awesome. So I'm actually going to just copy and paste that side over there. And so the problem will be is I might just copy and paste it, and then this will be kind of wide open. So that will be nice. You guys are getting a little bit of a longer episode because I do want to just get this part finished, or at least after I copy paste this, so as I'm doing this, I'll do my outro. But yeah, guys, I appreciate you guys for watching and giving that like button and all that stuff. I'm really excited for this park, since it's still non-DLC, which is awesome, and it's turning out really kick-ass. I mean, I really like that. You know, there's ledges and it's starting to get creative, and I mean, if I like the park that I'm building, like, I'll skate it a ton, which that's kind of what it is. Like, that's why some parks I didn't like with the mini ramp lake, I just really did not like that park at all. It was just super boring, but whatever, I'll get in that later. But thanks for watching, guys. If you want to see a playlist to all the previous episodes, there'll be a link in the description, and if you want to click the annotation to the left, it'll take you to the previous episode, and there'll be an annotation on the top right of your screen right now. that'll take you to the next episode when it is uploaded. So probably like the next day, I'll add that annotation in there. And thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you all in another video.